at you from Linda and Britt's beautiful cabin in the North Carolina mountains close to the NOC. So, just a quick update. I know I said that I was going to show you the cabin we were staying in, but I kind of got sidetracked. So I did not get any footage of that. If you are thinking about staying at the NOC in the cabins, just expect Spartan accommodations. It was, fine. It was everything we needed, but I can't say it was comfortable. The bathroom is very far from where we were staying. They were packed. A lot of people are getting off the trail, and because of the weather, and like I said, they were packed. They were in overflow. People were sleeping on floors, things like that. So I decided to, Linda and Britt, they offered to let me stay here while I'm waiting out the cold weather. So I did. I came up here this morning. The roads were pretty icy. It was 2 miles from the NOC, but it wasn't a bad walk. The people that I've been hiking with, Stitch, Half Pint, and Just Phil, they went into Raleigh because that's where Phil lives, and he has a place, and so I decided not to go. Decided to come up here. So anyway, things are going good. I took a nice hot shower, got something to eat. Been doing some random cleaning, things like that, to try to show my appreciation for them letting me stay here. Couple things. Kind of bummed I lost my down booties. I think I left them at Gooder Grove, and I called Zen and had some trouble getting hold of him today. I'm sure he's probably out of range, but he's really good at getting back with me, so I'm sure I'll talk to him later tonight or tomorrow. So the plan is to wait out the storm, and on Saturday we're gonna slack pack. We're gonna do like 2 slack packs until we get to Fontana, and then get into the Smokies right after that. So the word is that up in the Smokies and before Fontana, up at the higher elevations, that the snow is knee deep, and I'm not interested in getting into that, and neither is anybody else. So, and the wind chill is getting down to like -17, so it's super cold. But I'm nice and warm and toasty, took a nice hot shower, ate something, and we'll probably go work on some of my videos tonight, walk into the NOC, because there's no Wi-Fi up here, and get those downloaded. So I really appreciate everybody that's watching my videos. Things are still going good for me. One of the things I wanted to mention is I was very happy with the gear that I have. If you're thinking about a puffy, I highly recommend the Mountain Hardwear Ghost Whisperer and the Mammut Tatouche rain jacket. The rain jacket cuts down on the wind dramatically, kept me dry, and the Mountain Hardwear Ghost Whisperer kept me toasty warm. So other people were talking about how they were cold coming into the NOC. I was not. I was fine, and I'm really happy about that. Also, I did get my inserts from my Aunt Patty. Thank you so much. But I haven't been able to get them in my shoes because I haven't had any scissors, which I have scissors now, so I'll get those in my shoes, and hopefully my feet won't be pounding pain by the time I get to where I'm going. I'm definitely the slowest one in my group, which is fine. I'm also one of the youngest. Stitch is 60, and man, he's tough. He can go, and Just Phil as well, and Half Pint is a beast. But I'm fine with that. I am going at my pace, and I'm not trying to rush. I really want to enjoy this whole experience and not feel stressed out, and I haven't felt stressed out except for one day when they were picking us up at 4, and I was like really stressing to get there. The other thing is I really enjoyed staying at Gooder Grove. So if you're thinking about where to stay, that hostel really has a lot of character. They have a hot shower. There's all different kind of things at your disposal, such as shaving cream, soap, floss, what else? Deodorant, just random things that, Q-tips, and they also provide pillows and sheets for the bunks. The bunks that we were staying at last night at the NOC did not come with anything like that. It was just a plain room with 2 bunk beds, and we weren't really happy with the ones in the NOC. Apparently there was some dog poop in the cabin we were in, which was kind of gross. I didn't see it, but it was, unfortunately, Half Pint, her backpack landed right on the dog poop and didn't realize it until this morning. So like I said, tomorrow I plan on going down into the NOC, possibly getting a ride to Ingalls into town so I can get some food, even though the more I think about it, I'm pretty sure I'm fine. Doing some laundry tonight, doing a little bit more cleaning for Britt and Linda, and yeah, so it's going to be a long couple days with nothing to do, but hopefully I'll get you guys some videos out there, and I just want you to know that I'm doing well. Things are going great. I'm staying out of the snow. I'm trying to be smart about things, and I'll probably be a little bored, but that's all right. Before I know it, I'll be back out there on the trail and just walking my little legs off. So yeah, what else? I guess that's it. All right, see you later. YouTube world, it's Dirty Bunny coming at you again, and I just got a ride to Ingalls. I called the shuttle driver, and it turned out to be a great day. So I just want to do a quick interview of Mustard Seed, who hiked the Appalachian Trail last year. I'm sure some of you guys, probably a lot of you guys, know who I'm talking about. And I just want him to tell you what he's doing for children and there's one other thing.
Friends of Barnabas?
Yeah, okay. Let him tell you. Okay.
I'm ready.
All right.
This is Mustard Seed.
I got the best job in the world of this time of year. I drive shuttle hikers, through hikers around, and then I'm an outfitter and take people camping and fly fishing from May through October. So last year I took off and through hiked the Appalachian Trail northbound from Georgia to Maine, and I did it for a couple of causes. To start a Big Brother Big Sister program here in our community, and then I picked up another cause on the way called Friends of Barnabas. Friends of Barnabas does medical mission work in Honduras for children in very rural areas in the mountains of Honduras. So I was also able to take a trip, an 8-day trip with them in January of this year to Honduras and actually see what they do. Along the way, I realized while I was there, they're in desperate need of a van. All they have is a bus and a pickup truck. They do a trip a month. People from the United States goes over, and they do medical work with children in the mountains. Some of these kids have never seen had any medical care in their whole life. So I realized, and I asked the director there about transportation when they have to transport kids out of the mountains several hours away to the hospital to have surgeries such as open heart surgeries. They have a lot of heart conditions there. So they're in desperate need of a van. So I am recruiting through hikers. As of today, actually, I think I have my first through hiker, Dirty Bunny, that I'm hoping to recruit 30 through hikers, each raising $1,000 each to be able to purchase a van for the Friends of Barnabas Foundation in Honduras, and which will greatly help their organization and able to transport these kids and their families out of the mountains, deep in the mountains, several hours to the hospital to have either surgeries or medical work done. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Yay! All right. Thank you so much. All right.
Hey YouTubers, I'm back on the trail, coming out of the NOC, heading to Stecoah Gap, going up Sassafras Mountain, and it's not too bad. I mean, it's rough, but I don't care because I'm slack packing the next 2 days, and got about 4.6 miles to Stecoah Bald, and reunited with my family this morning, and that was nice. All right, later. So coming out of the NOC was hot and muggy, and we were all sweating. But now that we're almost to the top of Sassafras, it's nice and cool and it feels good. There's a nice wind. I'm not sure exactly how far up in elevation I am right now. I'm thinking close to 4,000, so, or 3,500 more like. All right, later guys.
We're at Stecoah Bald. That was quite a climb.
Well worth it.
Yes.
Do it again.
It was worth it.
How fast do you walk?
I can't feel my feet, but
I'm assure you they're still there.
I hope so.
Sun goes down about that.
So I'm gonna need them on the way down.
Feel good. Feed who?
There's Phil. Just
Hey,
Phil.
look at that smiling today.
He's smiling today because it's not
Been home for 2
snowing.
days. Saw my wife.
Yeah.
It was an awesome visit. Thank you again, Shelley.
There's Half Light.
Hello.
What'd you think of the climb?
I'm going to revert back to the it's no approach trail. But what a difference 2 days makes.
Yeah.
This, I would not have wanted to do this the other day, so I'm happy we're
Yeah.
backpacking again. So it could be worse. It could be raining. It was supposed to be raining today. It's gorgeous.
It is.
Gorgeous.
Plus, we're slack packing, so you
Makes
know
everything,
Confessions.
that makes everything better.
we don't have.
Confessions. Slack packing.
We're slack packing, and I don't care.
Who's the saint of slack packing? It is to
Who's what?
the saint of slack packing.
You know, everybody seeing us slack packing is like jealous, really.